Sinarado na Isusane, malalay hagonara, walay agonara, amen, 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 I say to you, truly I tell you, I am Jesus, the Christ. Miss Leia, Eya, because in Bible is Elbib. If you reverse the Bible, it means Elbib. Elbib means binibini, a daughter, a daughter, or I say a daughter, a babe, or a bib, viva, a viva, or El means Elohim, and then if you reverse that, it is Le is him, Le is him. So that is why I said that Bible is a double-edged word, and it is Michael and Gabriel. It's like a store in it that you must not touch. And right now I see it. Before it was covered in the first Jerusalem. It was covered. It was when I say first Jerusalem, it was not the. It was realms. Realms. And not that what you are thinking that a city, no, it's a spirit. Jerusalem is a spirit, not a city, not that false prophets, that sons of Sebas. What I'm about to tell you is Revelation 12 about the Revelation 12. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a man clothed. This too is two meaning in there, There's two meaning in there. It's because like I said, the symbol of the Bible and the death when I was what you call Jesus, and now is Christ. My second, because first when I was a man, inside was in essence, which is I said we have already reversed that transgressions of the humanity, transgressions of the humanity as spirits that was fighting for him, fighting for him. I say I could not say, because you know how it feels to be like, he's me, I am him, and then we're like, I talk like as if like, you could not tell us like a twin, because it's like this. He's my spirit, and I am the part of his body. Arif, and we say Arif, it's like his souls. The water that feels from that pierce, from his cage, from his, that. I said in the other record, when he was pierced, I was pierced, like this. Basically, we were, that is why I said to you that I don't speak alone, I don't speak alone, because we were betrothed since the day I was born. We were betrothed. It is my father and my father. And there's a lot of meaning to that, woman, because the world has been going on for not just 2,000 years. We've been here before you. That's all I'm about to say. And what in Revelation 12 says, it's crown 12 thorns, that also about me, and moon under my feet, upon my head was the thorns, because it was on the 12, 12 round. It was 12 round, really heavy, and then they shoved it in my head, and then was really, and then the thorn was really long, thorn was really long, and like you circle something that like a barbed wire, you circle it, you make a circle like a 12. It was on 12 round, And then it was like really, really hurt. It's really painful, humans. And about that, it was my first delivering. It was the first delivering the science. The science, those whom you said that have raped, that no, that wasn't wrong. That was not true. That was not true, humans, that my brothers raped. No, that wasn't true. They were betrothed, which is, it was like a games, you know and it was to, because in heaven there were women, but it's like in your world there's another man, and then the other woman choose the other one, and the other choose the other. That is why you that's another reason why we are here, to find a treasure of who you really is. What is your soulmates, really, what you call it, soulmate. In your world you call it soulmate. In heaven I call it Murhila. I really want to speak heaven now, if you could just understand me, but you can't, because it isn't none of the world had conceived, it isn't what you call heaven or no, it isn't. I really want to speak heavenly lingo, which is, I knew that if I do so, your heart would understand me if you are light like me. So the birthing pain I've been doing, since sometimes you hear me cry, you hear me really, really like in pain, like my chest was full of because that's what I feel in my chest when somebody name calling me, like it's blasphemy, humans. When you are name calling me, my chest is like a flame coming out from it, and that is really, really because I am the Holy Spirit, and you see the Holy Spirit with a flame. That is what I feel, humans, when you are blaspheming me. When the worst, like yesterday, when I was called the UMBE, that thing that she will receive her lightning to be struck in her head to open up, just as we're to open up. That called my and it was really, I really lay my belly on the floor, and I was really crying, and I put my hands together, and I just, Father, as if it was like, if in Bethlehem before I went to by the stones, and I sit, literally I was also laying my belly in there, I was also laying my belly in there, and the two lads was also having a nap, Peter and Simon, or Tabauta, I could not tell you because they're asleep. And yesterday I was really crying so hard, and I was really laying just exactly like when I was in Bethlehem before my crucifixions. I was crying, and this is the second time, because before somebody also called me this, and I was really, really pain, because it is blasphemy to me. The Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit, you name calling me, you are blaspheming me. And what worse, the what I feel when you are blaspheming me, humans, shall I tell you? My hands where I was nailed with nail, it's like fire in that coming out. It's like I'm not hot, I'm not like when you are in a high temperature, humans. That is what I feel in my palm, both palm, or what you call PELM, and then my forehead is really, really like it's opens, like my forehead went open, and I could feel it's really light in there, and then it's like it's really like I want to get out from this body, I want to get out from this body and punish them. That's what really, because humans, they hold me captive in here, because my father knew that when I am down here, I'll be Really, really, humans, you have no idea. Me, you call Jesus as a Holy Spirit incarnate. When I was up above there, I have punished the Gomorrah through chapnel. You know, and this is what I feel just like now. My palm, it is like a meteor in there in both hands. You know that I'm holding like a globe, and it's nothing, and my forehead is it's you won't call it pulsating because it's not open right now. It's just it's eyes of a dog right now. It's eyes of a dog right now I have there, and it's a cat's eyes later at 12 noon. And then on my feet, it is really like it's really also painful. Like some days they're like a meteor on the top of it. Some days it's like a golden rose, and sometimes it's just red rose. And then some days is left foot is where my talos is, the Dead Seas, symbol of the Dead Seas. It is some days it's gold and like a rainbow color roses or a lily, and then on the other side is golden, gold rose like that. And then that's what I feel, humans, and it is very very painful that even I am in this flesh, I could feel it. I could feel it every time you blaspheme me. And then you would say to me, you are blaspheming I am the Holy Spirit, you know. And when you are name calling me, you are hurting my chest, really, really insulted into things you have done, because I am your I am. So I'll say, I am. When you have no idea what you speak, humans, and what I speak, listen and wake up. For you are programmed, hold captive in that body now. Demons, demons, demons. You are all here just as I am in this body now. I want to get out and punish you because I can do whatever I want while I'm here, humans. Why? Once I touch to the earth as a pigeon, or what you call the phoenix of fire, I am not humans. I am you call Jesus, was burnt alive as I'll stake, and through my love to my papa and my mama and Neil and those, I say Neil, I went back up from ashes. And that is the symbol of fires I have on my hands. Because I am the fires fairy. The moonlight. I am the moonlight human who was found by the cutter, bamboo cutter, which was the spirit of my papa. The bamboo cutter in one of before you become. This is what happened to me when you are blaspheming me, when you are name calling me, when you think you know better than I who made Adam. Humans, in your book, you only choose what to read. I don't mind those who had a spirit of my father, which is, like I said, a Zion. Deliver thyself, O Zion. She have her divine love now. Because you are all have it now. You are what you are now inside you. Demons. Demons. I've just seen it. The like a small Jurassic, and then with big eye. You're just a small. With a small little wing fly. That is a spirit of you, humans. That from Jurassic, why you are called beast. You are called beast because you have not done anything, only believing into my name. He is not coming. He is not going here to judge. He's not coming here to judge for what do you call this? He is coming to judge, not to in this if he comes first, it isn't, he will come to me first, and then after that, when everyone is gathered, it is judgment, you know? It is judgment, which I already said, I saw that already today, and then like this morning, he asked me if I was ready to see him, and I was just smiling, you know, because I'm not asking him when. I just, if you know, it's like you when you go out. I won't ask you when you coming back. You know, I'll just. But some days my heart pray a lot that my heart pray a lot that he would come so near, because I've seen a lot what's gonna happen to the world before in 2 years time, humans. I've seen many things, and he have seen it today with me, or and and like I said to you, I do not need to deceive anyone, because you have been already, you know? You have been already. And that great dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon its head is symbolizes of the 10 spheres and the 10 commandments and the 7 crowns, which is the Keter. The Keter is once was the Klippas and the spirits. You know, the spirits with there are spirits with 7 heads, which is the lion, the lamb, that written in your book, the lion, the lamb, the eagle, the dove, the serpent, the others. I could not say this, and also what I am birthing is to deliver, because my child has been delivered when I was 23, soon to be turning to 23 years ago, divinely, and this also Revelation 12:2 is when I'm crying, you hear me cry. That is the pain I'm birthing to submerge the element into the deep seas. Into the deep seas, I would say the deep seas, to submerge the 4 elements, the 3. Right now we have put the 5, and because there's a lot that we need to do, which is I'll tell you in the next record about this. When I am crying, when you hear me cry, that is what I am birthing, that is what I am birthing, to submerge the elements, the 4 elements. It's supposed to be 4 elements, but now it needed more, it needed more. Why humans, we are checking. I knew that this woman who called herself, she will be struck with a lightning soon for for could not believe that the JSUS she think is a man, is a woman, and they could not accept the truth, which is, I knew it was her son I was talking with this morning, it was her son and wasn't her anymore, because I've seen it. She tried to hide her record, and then change her handle name. And this morning when I say this to you, if you think I am here sitting, you think I'm just here. I say this many times. I am Omne, and I am here right before you. Right there. So I knew that it was her son I was talking with. When you say son, because when you say son to us humans, meaning a man, a male. When you say daughter, it means that a feminine. That is what we are, like that. Feminine called daughter, son called male. Except if you are already alchemy with your hold, because you are like cat. And when you are alchemy, you become one. It's like one spirit. You are cut from half. And then that is what I am birthing in pain when I'm I'm birthing in pain to gain more the omni, you see, the omni, like when I said omnipresent, omnipotent, omnidominion, all that. There is no, I could not say that specifically because it is my father's, let it be, no, let it be whatever it is, you know. That is my motto. Let it be whatever it is. And that is what you call idiom. And that is what I am birthing in pain since I've come here. Every time you hear me cry and traveling in, when I cry, when I'm angry, because of humans is hard-headed, full of ego, proud, utter blasphemous words, and worst when they call me names, which is, it hurts me because I served as a barrier to all the spirits, you know, and I'm being literally, like, like when I was blasphemed yesterday, that was really hit me hard, and then that makes me lay down on my belly because it was really, really the worst blaspheme that I've received. That when she called my father a dumb, and I was really, really furious that I want to get up, like if I could just leave right now, if Gabriel didn't take if Gabriel didn't take my thing when before I came, which is I knew not allowed because others don't have theirs, and it would be unfair, I would say, because I'm called fair God, fair God. You call like patas, what you call it, FEIR, FEIR, or yeah, like that's it, and I really, really want to, because I could see them, right. I'm sitting here and I could see them like in spiral. I could see them, like I spiral myself in that, because I'm like a line. I'm omni-line, humans. I am a chained woman, omni-line, like I make a spiral, and then right in the middle I saw them where they are, and then I was like in front of their table, and then they were like talking. I could not tell because it is, it's judgment of the flesh, but while my judgment is spiritual, and if I could just like want to bang their head into one another, like bump into their head to one another, I really want to do it, because it was really, really painful to, if your father being called like that, would you be happy, I could not take anyone being, if you have no idea what I speak, depart, because you have no heart to see, you have no eyes to hear. As they call it in your book, they have no eyes to see, they have no heart to hear. Yamas, because you only think in your brain, because you think you know better because of what is fed to you. You only accept what is written to you. You become your own, you worship yourselves, your own gods. Like, the humans really, really violated my, violated the worst severe laws of men. The severe laws of men. When I see men, women, that is those who have been working and working for the world peace. Because they serve me as a barrier. Why? For the humans have not let them have peace. Every day they mention LORD, LORD, LORD. Even into little things they do, they mention LORD, LORD. Mention vain. When I said that close your mouth when you pray, don't vain or mention thy God's names, because that is why that is why I tell you in the next record why how did you become worse than, worse than, no comparison, humans, no comparison. Malaray karahin na inidhaik sa ground niya na, amen. So, humans, the birthing thing I've been doing is to submerge the 4 elements into the deep seas. For us, peace of the new heaven, peace of the new heaven, which is another thing about the deep seas also, that the water in the deep seas, while water in there, it's and the sinkholes everywhere, because of the worlds have not offer anything into that foundations that are asking. Spirits asking for a crowns. Humans, asking for a crowns because they've been there and working. They have not received anything, blood from the pigs, which is they should have done for the earth not to sink.